て、当便は間もなく次のセッションへと到着いたします。続いてのセッションは、アメリカのお菓子、スモアで学ぶ、組み合わせで美味しくなる、優れたデータ活用機能をお送りいたします。米国のドーモパルーザで一番の人気を誇る実演型セッションを日本特別版としてお届けします。ダッシュボードビューズ代表のジョン・リー様とドーモのノア・フィンバーグがドーモの使いやすいデータ活用機能をアメリカのお菓子スモアに例え、驚きの Tips を交えながら効率的なデータ活用を実現する方法をご紹介いたします。それではご登壇いただきましょう。Please welcome John and Noah.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. My name is John Des, and this is Noah Finberg with me. And thank you so much for coming to our session that good data features are like an American s'more. Individually, the ingredients are fine, but together, it's going to be gooey and delicious. Okay, before we start, three things I want to say is, can you scroll down a little bit? We want to say arigato to Albert-san, to Momoko-san, to Yuri-san, and to Emi-san, okay? The second thing, does anybody scuba dive? Does anybody do scuba diving? Raise your hand if you scuba dive. Nobody scuba dive? Noah, do you scuba dive?
No, don't scuba dive.
Okay, when you scuba dive, when you say I need to breathe, you do this. But when you say I'm okay, you do this. Can I see everybody try? Are we okay? Can I see this? I'll say, Mina-san genki desu ka? Right? Did I do it right? Good. Okay. Good. Everybody look great. We're doing good. Beautiful. I love it. Also, we recorded the entire session ahead of time. So you don't need to take any notes. We will send you the presentation, the video, and the cooking video after. Ask questions at the end. We're very happy to talk to you. And we promise this will be a lot of fun, and this will be very, very memorable. Okay? Mina-san genki desu ka? Yeah? Okay, I love it. Now, I would like to introduce Noah over here. Noah, will you please tell them about yourself and why you're here?
Yeah, thank you so much, John. So my name is Noah Finberg. I'm the head of developer innovation at Domo. So I help our customers when they want to use AI, apps, automation, kind of the most pro-code tools that we have. And this is me at Domopalooza in the spring in Salt Lake City. I talked a lot about AI, I talked a lot about apps, but as I walked around the sessions after the presentations, everyone kept coming up to me and saying, oh, we loved you in the spring roll session. And I thought, well, I studied for weeks to talk about AI, and I talked about apps, but they wanted to talk about spring rolls. And the reason for that is because John, he's a great cook and a great data person. He likes to teach people how to leverage data, just like they create things in their kitchen. You know, how is food and data similar? And so during his presentation, he's a great teacher. He asked me to come up on stage. He didn't really give me any notice. He just said, come up on stage. We're going to make some spring rolls. And he didn't realize I can't cook. I'm terrible, really bad. And so he decided to invite me to Japan to present with him. We're going to talk a little bit about AI. We're going to talk a little bit about apps, I promise you. But I think the real reason I'm here is so John can embarrass me when we cook. So I would like everyone, please feel comfortable laughing at me throughout this presentation. I like being embarrassed. I will laugh at myself. So with that, thank you, John. I'm excited for what you have in store for me. We'll see.
Arigato. Okay, so this is me at Domopalooza in Salt Lake City, and there are three things that I'm very, very happy about. The first one was I won the award for the Educator of the Year. Very, very happy about that one. The second is I talked in front of 400 people at my session. So it was very engaging, very fun. That's where Noah cooked with me on stage. He was terrible, but forget about that. And the third thing is I got to meet Albert-san, and that's why we're here. We're super grateful. Now, since Domopalooza, yes please, I'm a big cook. I cook a lot. So these are things that I have mastered to cook. The first one is scallops. Scallops with garlic, brown butter sauce, and I made this cookie. It's called a twill cookie. You put it on top. The second one is a sweet potato pasta called a gnocchi with sage. And in Asian zodiac, my mother's the year of the tiger, so I made her a tiger cake. Right? I love cooking. Noah, will you show them what you've mastered since Domopalooza? That's it.
Ramen.
Instant ramen, sad instant ramen in a bowl of water. We got it. Yeah, delicious, delicious. Okay, minasan genki desu ka? We're good. All right, I love it. I love it. Okay, I would like to ask the audience something. Think of something. What is something in your kitchen that you have not touched in a year? It could be a blender, an appliance. It could be a spice. Something you haven't touched in a year. If we think about Domo Features as ingredients, we can see all these different ingredients that we have here. And some of them we touch, some of them we don't touch, or we haven't touched in a long time. So for instance, we have ingredients like alerts, embed, schedule reports, workflows, etc. Now Domo has opened up to the consumption model, which means imagine you had a kitchen where you have all the ingredients at your disposal. Imagine how many things you can cook with all the ingredients available. So with a s'more, American s'more, it's made of 3 basic ingredients. Graham crackers, chocolate, and marshmallow. And individually, they're fine. But when we put them together, it's something very amazing for dessert. Now, what if you're not used to seeing a certain ingredient or feature? Maybe you haven't touched in a long time. Well, we developed a way to show you, oh, I have used these things. The green one is something I haven't used ever. Okay, the top one says Domo Alerts. Oh, it's very popular among other Domo users, but for me, I haven't touched it in about 2 years. Maybe that's something I need to look at, okay? And when you can start to think about that, you can put ingredients together to make a better kitchen, a better dish. So now, for instance, you can say, give me a Domo Alerts, have it trigger a schedule reports or a workflow that can trigger a whole other workflow. And now we're putting the entire features, the kitchen is being fully used, we can make a lot of good stuff. Minasan genki desu ka? Makes sense? Yeah? Okay, good. Now, I also think that chart types are very much like flavors. And if you cook a lot, your food shouldn't taste salty. Salt should bring out the natural flavor of the food. Sugar should bring out the natural flavors of foods, not to be too sugary, too salty. So we have all these different chart types. We have tables, drop-downs, checkboxes. Again, we can see what have I used, how popular is it among other Domo users, and when was the last time I used it. But we want to put flavors together to tell a better story. So for instance, we have these 2 charts over here. This one, anything in purple is this year, anything in blue is last year. So normally, we usually show this, and it's easy to say, show me purple to purple or purple to blue at a month. But it's very difficult to say, how did I do this year in purple compared to blue last year in 3 seconds. When we taste food, we know we like it in 3 seconds. But if you pair it with another chart, like this one, it's called a cumulative running total in Domo, now I can tell the answer in 3 seconds, very quickly. I can say, I'm better, and by how much? Very fast, putting flavor together. So, for instance, when we have our ingredients, we can take our raw ingredients, we add a little bit of heat, like these features, we put it together, we make something amazing called an American s'more. Make sense? Yeah, minasan genki desu ka? Good, I love it, I love it. Okay, now I have a surprise for Noah. Noah, will you come over here, please?
Yeah, let's see.
So this is Noah's first time in Asia, and he doesn't know how to use chopsticks. So we're going to test him right now. Here you go. Noah, follow me over here. We're going to do some cooking. Everybody ready for this one? Yeah? Okay. We're going to do some cooking over here. Good. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, Noah, we're going to make something called a s'more. I would like you to use your fantastic chopstick skills. I'd like you to put 2 graham crackers right here for me.
Okay, I'm going to do my best.
Oh my God. He has to squat down and do it. You got one.
Okay.
You're doing great. Oh, maybe not. Oh, just flip it. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. Next one I would like Noah to do, use your fantastic chopstick skills. Just breathe, breathe.
Thank you.
I'd like you to grab one marshmallow on that one, please. That one's easy. This one's an easy one. That one's easy. Yes! All right, Noah, now the fun one. I'd like you to grab that chocolate square, put it right there.
That's a big one.
You got it, I believe.
It's kind of stuck to the other chocolate square.
Okay, yeah. You got it.
Here we go.
I see it shaking.
This is what
Noah can build fantastic AI models, but he can't take chocolate out of a beautiful job. Okay, great job, Noah. Great job. So now what we're going to do, we have the raw ingredients, our Domo Features. We're going to put them together. So I have this. Let me get some gloves out. You want to be sanitary. And actually, whatever. I'm going to take these, put them right here. And now you're going to watch. You're going to see it melt very quickly. Keep it right there if you can. For only about 30 seconds. You see how some bubbles are coming up around that one? We'll let it go. So we have these Domo Features we're put together. Oh, what's it up? Good. Looking toasty. Looking good. Super gooey. Noah prefers actually to use a microwave. Some people prefer a fire.
I need it easy.
Oh, done. Let's do it. Oh yeah, can you see that right there? I'm gonna put some gloves though. I need to put on some gloves for this one because it's hot. You ready, Noah? You ready
I'm
for
ready.
this?
I'm hungry. It looks really good. Can you guys smell it? It smells really good.
All right. I'm gonna take one, put it right there. Looks great. I'm gonna take this chocolate. So look, we have our features, right? Individually, they're fine. When we put them together, we can make something much better. There we go. Yeah. Can you get this shot? Look at that. Like that? Yeah. That's what we're able to make by making American s'more. So we have a recipe for you. We have all this ready. Yeah. Looks great. Great job, Noah. Fantastic job. Let's give Noah a round of applause. Noah, wait. I have a gift for Noah. Because you did so well on your chopsticks, I brought this. It's a fork and chopstick together, so Noah can eat at any Japanese restaurant while we're here today. Okay, so thank you. Arigato. So what if you need to use these features, but you need a recipe guide? Well, Noah and his team have developed a way to do that. Noah, will you please show them?
Yeah, so remember when I said at the beginning, this isn't just going to be John embarrassing me, or it's mostly going to be John embarrassing me, but we're going to talk about AI and we're going to talk about apps. And this is an AI app that my team built, Emmy, who you saw a picture of at the top there. She built this app. It lets us discover and learn about Domo features, chart types, and how to use them. So I'm going to do a little demonstration. I'm just going to jump right in here. Let's say I like the tree map chart, right? This is a really powerful way to display data spatially. You can see the sizes, different sizes next to each other. But I want to learn a little bit more. So I click the tree map chart, and this is sending some data to Domo GPT. And what you can see is you have a nice explanation for what a tree map chart is, you know, the high level. You get an embedded example of that chart in Domo. Then it's going to suggest to you what are 3 potential use cases. What are things that I can do with this chart? Maybe I didn't know about it. And you might say, oh, okay, that's cool, that's great. Well, why did you need AI for that? You could have just listed that. You could have written those and displayed them. Well, the reason is we want this to be dynamic. We want this to be a back and forth exercise. And so when you use a particular chart type, it's not just using the chart. It's using the chart as a flavor, like John said, in concert with some data, right? The data is an ingredient, a crucial ingredient in everything we do here. So I want to be able to say, for this type of chart and this data set, what are things that I could do? What are things that I could do with it? And we're going to ask AI. We're going to ask Domo GPT. So in this app, I'm just going to scroll up a little bit. I'm going to select data, and you can see I have access to every data set in my instance. And I'm going to select a data set, and it's going to show me the popularity of different chart types, right? We use this data to build this app here. I'll click Save, and now if I rerun this, I can see for my tree map chart in 1 second, I can see the use cases are now specific to this data set. and say, okay, we want to look at the distribution of distinct count fields across different card types. So really, really cool. You can use AI as sort of a thought partner here, right? And I think that's the future of AI. It's not going to replace what you do. It's going to be something you work with, something you work with. So the same goes for features. The same goes for features. If I want to know about workflows in the context of that data, I can get AI to help me out there. And if I need a chef, if I need a step-by-step guide, John, our master chef, he has videos that show you how to build these things, so you get a little extra help. Now, my favorite part of this app, because we're using AI to generate it, is that it supports Japanese. So I'm going to just flip the toggle here to Japanese, and I'm going to rerun this. And what you should see, I hope, is the summary of what are workflows, the use cases, and you still see John here. He's not in Japanese, but he's working on it. And you can really use this to discover, to learn, to ideate with AI. With that said, you can download this today in the App Store for free. If you need help getting set up, just talk to John in the afterward. We can help you out. So John, thank you so much.
That was awesome. Noah, I am trying to learn Japanese. I know sushi to gohan kodasai, mizu kodasai. That's all I got, but I'm learning. I'm working on it. Okay, can you scroll on a little bit more? If you go to scan this QR code or go to dashboarddudes.com/Japan, you will get this entire presentation, videos, how to make the s'more, that video, everything. And you can sign up for Dashboard Dudes, give that a shot, try it out. But the main thing I want to say is this. Noah and I had a lot of fun making this whole thing together because we're data people. We love data, and everybody here is a data person too. You love it. We are here to excite you about all these other features so that you can make your team data people as well, okay? One last surprise for everybody. You ready? We showed how to make the s'more, but I can't make all this by myself. So after Ben Shine speaks, we're going to have s'mores for everybody in the back. Okay, good? Minasan genki desu ka? Good, awesome. Arigatou gozaimasu. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. Feel free to talk to us afterwards. That was good.
Thank you, John and Noah. さて、当便は間もなく次のセッションへと到着いたします。続いてのセッションは、どうも最新機能のご紹介。ビジネスを飛躍させるデータの力。AI で強化するデータ統合と業務の自動化をお送りいたします。いかにして